Hey everybody, I'm Tobias Becerri. I'm a graphic designer, artist, and Magic the Gathering judge, and I'm here today to talk to you about the Triple Triad set of cards that I designed. Or made the draws for, in more colloquial terms. So the first thing you'll notice when you open your cute little package is there's a cute little box inside. You've got Cactuar on the front. It's a box. Like, there's only so many words I can say about a box. It's got some embossing on it. I think that's super cool and super cute, but that's because I get really high on printing and printing processes and different printing things. So, what's in the box? One of the things in the box is an instruction manual. This covers all the rules for how to play Triple Triad. If you've played Final Fantasy VIII, you probably know most of this already. But it is handy to have a refresher when you're picking up a game that you probably haven't touched in 10 years. Notably, you might see that I've included an elemental variant. I didn't want to put a bunch of tokens and stuff in the box. I want it to be really lightweight. So there is a Triple Triad randomizer online that you can use. The URL to it is in the instruction manual. The probabilities it uses for determining whether squares are elemental or not are the same probabilities that Final Fantasy VIII used, so it's a really authentic experience. Alternatively, there are instructions on how to implement an elemental game board just by using what comes in the box. The instruction manual is about 20 pages long and just covers everything you need to know if you're teaching somebody or learning yourself. The next thing in the box is this little playmat. So I guess first thing to note is the instruction book is the same size as a card. So it goes right in that box there. The playmat is actually folded to about 75% of a card, but it unfolds to 8.5 by 11. This paper is super creamy and nice. It doesn't crease very easily, is something I found. Like, you can kind of, it's a little more malleable than normal paper, so stay looking nice a little bit longer. The most important thing about what's in the box is the cards. So here are the cards. Now, it is 110 cards. For those of you who don't manipulate cards a lot, it's this many cards. This is a lot of cards. It's a big box. There's lots of cards. So, we got cards there blue on... Oh, no, some of these are flipped around here. Well, they're red on one side and blue on the other side. Also, recently I did a major artistic overhaul on the cards because when I first did this, it was a couple years ago, but my ability to draw characters and faces has improved quite a bit. If you want an idea of the kind of artwork in the deck, this is kind of what you're looking at. It's a very high contrast comic booky style. The original Final Fantasy VIII images were very polygonal, with the exception of the character art. I found most of the art on the cards to be pretty meh because they just used in-game sprites. So I've redrawn all of them here. My major motivation for doing the project was I wanted to play Triple Triad with my roommate, but I didn't want to spend thousands of dollars on the official release, so instead I just made my own for us to play. So the cards include all the elements that the cards included in the game. So elements, if the card is elemental, I guess this one was, oh here we go. It'll be in this corner here. The card level will be down here, and the card name will be here. If we can get that to focus here. So, another thing that I wanted to mention is the cards have a nice linen texture to them. So when you're shuffling them, they shuffle really, really nicely. The linen texture is kind of a bit of a double-edged sword because when you, they tend to get dirty more easily because of that bumpy surface. The dirt can get caught in there a bit easier. But the ease of shuffling is a really nice trade-off. And finally, If you want to make it extra special, there is an option to have it wax sealed in paper. So I just wrap the entire box in this paper. So if you're using it as a gift item, you just, you know, people open the box and they're like, oh my god, it's a wax seal. This is an authentic wax seal, by the way. And if you can see, I've got a V there, but it can also be a T for Triple Triad. I've got links to my Etsy page where you can actually buy the Triple Triad set down below. And I also have a link to my website where you can look at more of my process. You can get better images of each individual card, though they're not print quality for obvious reasons. Additionally, you can read through the instruction book and get access to the randomizer there. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to ask me. I'm really excited to talk to people and answer any questions people might have, and thank you for watching.